I've started getting our support ready to bring the cab home. So the cab is wider than the trailer. I'm gonna build one of these on both sides, boards across, stuffing in the center to keep it from sliding. I'm able to strap it down. So it's just the start. Just getting started today. Get this all done. We're picking the cab up in a week and a half from roughly today, I guess. So just finished making the frame for the cab. We're 7 foot wide. The cab's like 6 foot something, so plenty wide. We're about 6.5 foot long. Cab is like 6.5 foot long. So sorry, we're 7 foot long. Cab 6.5. So we're good there. So this should be dialed. I can move it forward if I need to get the tongue weight right. So this is good to go. At this point, bed is cleared out. I'm gonna leave all that stuff in there. It's just interior pieces, all light stuff, and then wheel liners are out. And then over here, back on its own weight in the rear again. So I'm gonna mess with this drum later, like I was talking about. But I got this ran, the vent for the brakes, zip tied up to that so it looks better. So it'll look better from the side after. And then got my plugs for the wheel liners. I still have to solder onto the wheel wells once they're done there. They want to pull this off to make it easier for us because that's kind of a pain to do. So other than that, we're ready to go. We're just waiting on seeing if my buddies can come by and give me a hand because this bed's about 1,000 pounds, 800 to 1,000 pounds, they say. So it's really a 3 guy job minimum. 4 guy job makes it easy. You know, 1 guy each the front corners, 2 in the rear. We got to get it outside, spin it around, then walk over there. We're gonna have this set up, drop it on, and good to go. So this is the update from yesterday. We got bed on the truck, bed on the frame, I should say. Things rolls again. We got some interior pieces in the bed. But now I can start body working the bed. I need to finish up all this wiring here because there's obviously quite a bit. But fuel system's plumbed. That goes into the cab. Might have finished brakes. Tuner's in. Yeah, I need to still do brakes, still do vacuum lines. But it's getting there. And also I need to start pulling this motor apart because I have valve springs and push rods to do, plus all the powder coat we got to do. So we got a lot of stuff to do in this area still. Oh, plus I still need to do motor mounts because this one's in, but there's no bushings. That side's got no internals, so it's, you can see it's leaned that way, the motor. So just one more thing we got to do. Got the fenders out. I need to get these dents out. Both have a dent in them, but other than that, fenders are good. Next step of cab ready prep is sorting all this wiring. So started undoing all the zip ties I had around everything, and now let's figure out what is what and what goes where. And I should have pictured of most of it, so it shouldn't be terrible, but you can't tell there's a lot of stuff. Like this goes to the TCM, but this is getting moved inside the cab now. That's AC, we don't need that anymore. Like there's just, that goes into the ECU, that's TCU, couple plugs there, those go up here. Like there's quite a bit here, but oh, and then we got this that needs to be painted. So we're getting there. We got time. We're not getting the cab for another week, and even once we get it, we have a lot to do before the cab even goes on this. So, but like I said earlier, bed's on. Bed looks super tall. We got some interior pieces in here. Got fuse box. None of this stuff needs to be rehooked up because we're gonna have no AC, no heating, or none of that. So a lot of these plugs, like that one we need, but like anything related for this, we don't need. I'm hoping these still work because I'm only deleting AC stuff. So hopefully those still work for now, but we'll see. So we got some more parts here. We got my front fenders, old tailgate we might sell because there's some like cracking on it. And it's not Bondo cracking, it's just like the metal cracking, but flipped handle on the inside to go to body line. That was like right there from it, so we'll see. Got a lot to sort out. At this point, the transmission's wired in. We got 1, 2, 3 plug-ins, vacuum line, vacuum line, vacuum lines. And then the rest of this piece, the throttle cable, trans kickdown, all of that is off because that's gonna get powder coated. At this point, wiring is almost done. It's a little bit more motor work, but we need some pieces for that. We need timing cover, gasket, front main seal, and then the oil cooler gasket. That's so we get powder, pull off powder coat. That's got to go to a powder coat, and then we're waiting for this to get this back on, and we can get the alternator plugged in. But as far as wiring, she's almost done, and she doesn't look too bad. So, and then back here, you got nice and clean. Where I'll plug in my wheel liner. You got frame strips there. Everything looks super good. So, yeah, that's coming out pretty good so far. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. Did a good job on that. Bed still needs to be body worked, which I can start working on that now. It's not bad, considering how bad the dent was on this side. It's actually not bad, so just needs some love, and she'll be good to go. So we got the intake plate painted up yesterday. Got to grab the bolts and the gasket, and I'm gonna get that installed here. Was gonna powder coat it. I think the black will look better there with this being powder coated and all of this, so I think it'd be too much to powder coat that as well. So I'll give it a quick coat of paint, this and the bracket for the throttle control, or the throttle cable, sorry. Intake plates down with the new gasket. Currently I'm painting the piece that goes here, and then I can get this in, but that's where the dipstick holder is, and also holds the fuel lines on. So now we can get this piece on here, which that over there painted, so I'm gonna get that assembled and get that put on here. I'm looking right now. So got the throttle cable in, but this is for the cruise control. This huge piece, you got a connector that goes to, and you got a vacuum line, right? And a throttle cable. Since we're deleting ABS on this truck, we're not gonna be able to run cruise control no matter what. So what I'm trying to figure out is if I can block off where this goes to, the vacuum line goes to, and pull this cable out, because then all you have is the cable that goes to your pedal and the trans kickdown. So I think if we can delete that, then you just have these two lines. That'll look a lot better. And if that's the case, I'm gonna route this nice and neat here, and then this will do that, and it'll look pretty good. So I'm gonna do some research and look into that, and then I will get back to you probably in this video with an answer to that. Okay, next step now that we got this in is to do my injector lines, which we still need to paint those. We got the bracket over there for the oil dipstick, which is holes somewhere down there. I think it's behind here. I think it's back there. I'll look at it after, but we gotta get that dipstick in and that in, so let's get that done now. All 6 injector lines are hung and painted. Just give another quick coat and then some clear. And then that just needs clear. And I went to do these first and then realized after I wasn't gonna do these ones yet. And then I realized this is the ones that need to go on first. These can go on second. So like, well, shoot, I need to get these done first. So, well, they're both getting done now. So, but these are a lot better than they did raw. I think they'll definitely fit the build. I mean, you won't really see them that well with all the black paint. So, well, they won't stick out as you, I should say. You'll still see them, they just won't stick out. Based on my research, this should be useless for me now, because I am deleting ABS, and ABS is what controls this. So we get rid of this cable and this vacuum line, and that really cleans up that housing. So that's out of there, and that looks a lot better. So I'm gonna toss it over with the ABS module, as it in case we need it again. But wiring's almost done. and it looks a lot better. So everything's kind of tucked together. I don't know where we're mounting this yet, the tuner. So I can't fully say where all that's going, but we'll figure that out very soon once the cab's on, which the cab we're getting in a week from yesterday. So 6 days. Nice countdown going now. At this point, injection lines are in. Got the dipstick in, oil dipstick in. This is back, and I had to pull this out. Throttle cable. So everything's in on this side. So I think this side of the motor, besides the motor mount problems, are done. And the other side of the motor is about in the same spot. Here's what I can do. So kind of about at a standstill. I can try to figure out some of these vacuum lines and just little odds and ends, but I think we're about at the point where we're gonna need to get these damn parts in. So wiring wise, we don't look too bad. I don't know where this tuner's going yet to figure that out. These are no longer in use, so we're just gonna stick those down for now. I don't know what we're gonna do with those yet. Yeah, pretty good. Okay, today is Thursday. We have finished cleaning out the shop as far as, you know, enough room to hopefully get the trailer in with the cab and we go pick it up tomorrow. But we got this as far as we really can for now. I still gotta figure out all these battery cables and where all that goes, and we got our powder coat stuff there. We gotta get powder coated, so all that's done. So yeah, that's where we're at. We're just kind of just getting stuff ready to go. Got her all loaded down. Rust-free cab from 99 from Texas. Got it from the guys over here at the Dodge guys. So looking for any parts, 94 to 18. Hit these guys up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat. They're the guys. Well, after another long day, we're back home. Get this thing, the trailer unhooked off the car and ready to be worked on. Yeah, they look pretty similar, except for this one doesn't have any rust on it. And there's some accessories that we don't need. So yeah, like that, and this, and that, and that, and this, and that hole there. So yeah, we're back. Get this thing unhooked and see what we got going on. Way back with the trailer, we averaged 13.5 miles per gallon. And the way there with the trailer empty, we averaged a little over 16. So I don't feel like that's too bad considering we're at like 66% max capacity weight-wise towing with this. Well, we have touchdown back in Parker. We got frame, motor, bed there, cab here, fenders in there. Now we just need a hood, steering components, transmission components for the foaming valve body, front bumper, and some time. A lot of time. A lot of time. Well, we almost lost that while driving, I just realized. We actually almost lost that while driving. But everything in here is junk. We're taking everything out of here, all the HVAC, all of the dash parts. We got a new garage couch here we're gonna use this as. That'd be a great garage couch. But yeah, look, this is the worst part on it. Is just a little ding there and a little ding there. Other than that, she's mint. I'll get her cleaned up tomorrow and we'll really see how she looks. But we were leaving the truck white. We could almost throw it on as is. We honestly could at that point. We were leaving the truck white, but we are not. She is not staying white. Boom. So right now we're working on getting this cab cleaned out. Seats are ready to come out now. What's left of the old dash is ready to come out. Then we gotta get this HVAC out. Went up to the front. We gotta get this AC out. Sprocket for the TCM out. This out from the heater core. Because we'll have no heat or AC, so all of this stuff will come out. We gotta weld in all these holes and all that to get all this cleaned up, and obviously then this hole in the center where the manual was, because we're going full manual valve body on this thing, so don't need that hole. So no longer have any HVAC push it through. It's actually already in the old cab now. And there it is, all the HVAC pulled. God, that takes a lot of space, but you can see all of the holes from the HVAC have to be plugged now, so whatever, we'll get on that at some point in the next couple weeks.